Hey up troops, welcome back to the Litanah army. I'm Lit and this is Fortnite Save the World PVE. And today what we're going to be looking at in particular is nuts and bolts and also how to get more bacon. So just a little quick guide. It's not going to be a really long one today, but I did want to show, just to reply really to people that were asking in the Discord about, where to find these things. So where to find nuts and bolts and where to find bacon in Fortnite PVE. If you're not part of the Litanah army already, make sure you guys subscribe before we get started. We're also doing a giveaway that we're doing on the 1st of March, and we're giving away a copy of the game as well, so you can get the game for free from here just by either subscribing and liking to this video, or if you're part of the Discord as well, you'll get an extra entry, so you can have up to 2 entries and then you can do that. So without further ado, let's jump in and see how we can find nuts and bolts and bacon. Okay then, so before we actually just jump into the quest, what I want to show you here is we've got the Leave No One Behind stage 10. You'll get challenges sometimes, daily quests, side quests. It's worth looking through things to see what you've got available. Now this one, Leave No One Behind, gives 10 bacon, and all you've got to do is do 70 survivors in successful missions, which is actually pretty easy. So we're going to start off with a survivor mission. We're just going to do this one because it's got the event storm that we've got on there, which is perfect for us. Gives us hero XP, which I need because I want to upgrade the Recon Scout that we've got, and we're going to use a little farming team that we've got going off here. So I mean, do it however you want, to get there, but I'm going to show you the areas what to go to actually get the bacon and to get the nuts and bolts. So let's jump straight in. Okay, now the first place to start in like these suburban areas is to go for the cars. So if you're looking for like nuts and bolts and things like that, then the cars are always a great place to start because you'll always get tons of nuts and bolts from those. I mean, you can go for, it doesn't matter which types. You can also go for the other things. So things that'll get you nuts and bolts. So things like parking meters, these little hydrant things that you get here. Okay, traffic lights, phone boxes. Okay, vending machines. TVs, okay, air conditioning units, random mechanical things like boilers, okay, wall containers, okay, so lampposts will also have them in it as well, fire hydrants, toll gates will have them on, the roundabout, okay, so a till, also get your nuts and bolts. Okay, any kind of electrical boxes will usually give you loads of nuts and bolts as well that you can get your hands on. Okay, so washing machines, or any sort of appliances like that. Okay, now when looking for things like bacon, you would usually head for like the kitchen, and you would think that you'd find bacon here, but if you search the fridge, you'll usually find you'll get nothing in there. I mean, sometimes you'll get things from like desks and things like that, but if we just look around, the bathroom's always the best place to start. If there's a toilet and it's searchable, you'll usually get bacon from there. But you can get nuts and bolts from the sinks, from the bathrooms and stuff like that as well. So if we go upstairs, we'll see if there's an upstairs bathroom as well. Okay, so you can get bacon from sinks as well. Okay, so desks sometimes can contain... Oh, there you go. So like a writing desk that we got there, that contained bacon as well in that one. Bacon's the hardest one to get because it's hard to get in big numbers. When there was an event on a while ago, there was like a cornfield that you found, and you seem to get bacon from every single piece of corn that was in the field. These dog houses sometimes have them in. You can sometimes, there you go, bacon's in there. So dog houses is another good one. Could lawnmowers get them in? Nope, but you can get nuts and bolts from those. Okay, and that is pretty much it, guys. So there's a ton of places where you can find nuts and bolts. Mainly, if you're on a map like this one, you can see there's just tons of cars around. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. And there's just tons all around us. So all you've really got to do is just get on with the cars, just get as many as what you can, and you'll quickly get found. As long as you're hitting the circle bit, for those of you that are beginners, you can see the target there. You get this in the skill tree. Just keep hitting that target, and if you just keep going through the cars, you will make... just the cars alone could do you tons, and if you use the other things that we said, that'll get you a lot, absolutely lots as well. Bacon is in weird areas. It tends to do better in like the suburbs, but with bacon, it's not really in fridges and anything like that per se, or cookies where you would expect to find it. Bacon you tend to find sometimes in desks. We found that one on the artist desks. You'll find it in dog houses often, and you'll also find it, if you can find in the rural areas, you sometimes find like cans of Spam. You can sometimes find it in there, so like canned meat kind of containers. You'll find it in there as well. So they're the best places to find it. if you're on like a rural and you do find like a farm or a little like corn outcrop, if you like, somewhere, a little corn patch, tend to go in there, because you will find, if you search the corn patches, you will find it. I don't know if there's any of those left now since the event has ended.
No way, man.
But if you go up to rocks in corners, you'll tend to find, sometimes you'll find like spammed meat behind them. So places like behind rocks like this, for example, you could find them in there. And I'll just keep having a look around. Ah, here we go. So like things like this, the little cans, you'll either get nuts and bolts or you'll get bacon from those. So they're always worth searching. So sometimes, I mean, it's a lot rarer to find it in these, but sometimes you find like, it's all I can describe it as is tinned meat. So like little cans of spam, and if you just look behind there, you do tend to find that it, you know, sometimes you'll find it in there. There we go. And then things like this as well. Look, we've got bacon in that one as well. So anything that's like, you know, like food containers and things like that, always tend to get your bacon as well. So we've got another tin meter here. So just like this one, nuts and bolts in that one. Sometimes you'll get both. Sometimes you'll get nuts and bolts and bacon. Sometimes you'll just get bacon. It really does depend on the RNG and how it is treating you on that particular day. I mean, sometimes you can search like the rubbish around campfires, and you can find stuff like that. I mean, things like places like this tend to be a good place. So look, so this here is, I can't even see what it says, big shots on there. If we open that up, just nuts and bolts on that one. Okay then guys, so we're going to leave it there for now then. So that should give you a bit of an understanding on where to find everything. If you've got any questions, or you can think of more places where you could find it, then make sure you let me know in the description down below. As you get higher up in the levels, you will tend to find that you'll get a much higher like success rate on things like this. No more nuts and bolts there, but nuts and bolts and bacon are definitely ones that are worth doing runs on their own for. I often do like survivor missions like this one and just go for them in that sense. Oh look, we've got a metal cave down here. Let's go down here. But guys, if you're not part of the Litanah army already, then make sure you subscribe. We are doing a giveaway, and the actual draw date for that is on the 1st of March. So all you have to do for that is drop a like on the video and be a subscriber. And also, if you want a second entry into that, just join the Discord. The link will be in the description down below, because we'd love to see you in there. You know, talk some Fortnite, and we talk Sea of Thieves in there. You know, we talk Subnautica in there. So anything what you want to chat about, if you've got a game, you know, that you're like, you know, you want to see on the channel, that's the place to go and put your suggestions in. But I'd love to hear from you, as I said. So make sure you join the Discord if you're not already, and be a subscriber. So thanks for watching guys. I hope this has helped. If it has, make sure that you share it, and I will catch you guys either in the Discord if you're on there, or in the next video. Thanks for watching guys.